Who is essential? Who is in form? Who has got the fixtures?
Who?
This is the FPL Transfer Matrix, helping you make the best FPL transfers every game week. And for Game Week 3, this is what my Transfer Matrix looks like. Obviously, we're only 2 game weeks into the season, so you shouldn't be yeeting out your entire team just to get in all of the form and fixture players just yet. But this transfer matrix right here is here to help you, show you who's getting the points, who could be getting more points soon, and what are the best potential transfers in your FPL teams. In the essential section, I have put the robot himself, Erling Haaland. He's currently the top point scorer in FPL this season, but more importantly, provides you with the safest and guaranteed captaincy every game week, so his points are essentially double. Currently double as good as anyone else. He is essential. Obviously, Salah's also scored the most points with him, but not everybody captained Salah in Game Week 1. But if you've got Haaland, you're definitely captaining him. So that's why, I'm kind of edging. I'm just making myself feel better for picking him. All right, leave me alone. I've also snuck in a Raya in essential here. And I'm not saying you should take a hit just to get him in, because he's that essential. But Arsenal are one of 2 teams who've kept 2 clean sheets in 2 games. But he is also getting all of the bonus points, all of the saves, and is outscoring a lot of the most expensive players in the game. But he's 5.5 million. Need I say more? I generally think he is on to break the FPL point record for a goalkeeper this season. He is a keeper. The form section then contains the only players to return in both FPL Game Week so far. Obviously, some players did very well in Game Week 2, and they've not made a year, but all of the ones here returned in Game Week 1 and Game Week 2. Saka is the only Arsenal outfielder to return in both games, and with Arsenal also keeping 2 clean sheets in 2, all of the defenders are also here too. But again, Raya is just better than them, so pick him. They do have slightly tougher upcoming fixtures next, but they are Arsenal. They are the tough fixtures, and they could beat anyone, and any of their players could get any of the FPL points against anyone. Liverpool might have to start paying me rent soon because they're taking up so much space in the matrix. What are they doing? But both Salah and Jota have returned in both game weeks, and the Liverpool defence is also the only other defence to keep 2 clean sheets in 2 games like Arsenal. You could argue that the Liverpool boys are essential, but the only reason I haven't moved them up there is just because they play Man United away next. But to be fair, they're probably going to smash them anyway. But if they did have a tastier fixture than that, then yeah, they would be close up there too. Donny Welbeck and Matoma have brightened up Brighton's fans' days, both of them having a helping hand in the goals for both of their games. They have also, potentially been overlooked by the likes of João Pedro and Minter, who also have scored points, but not as many points as these guys, Maybe it's a case of a shiny new toy, but the shiny new toy isn't always the best toys to play with. Either way, they have both been doing well, and I reckon it can continue. Some say they're in form. Semenyo has been stepping up in place of the transferred out Solanke for Bournemouth, so maybe he's worth a transfer in, as he is a decent price and has a good fixture run too. And finally, Mazraoui. He was the biggest big boy bandwagon in Game Week 1, and also got an assist in Game Week 2, so for 4.5 million, could he be the defender gem you're all looking for? Game Week 3 will see some big fixture swings, so we've got 3 sets of teams here with great upcoming fixtures. Obviously some other teams also have good fixtures, but these are ones with a massive fixture swing right now. Villa had a very tough start, but now play Leicester, Everton, Wolves and Ipswich in the next 4. So 4 very tasty fixtures playing 2 newly promoted teams, and the 2 newly promoted teams aren't the easier 2. That's how good of a fixture run they have, damn son. So the likes of Rodgers and Bailey or any other could go big. Probably not a Watkins because he's getting subbed off early. He doesn't look quite fresh yet. But you never know. He could get a goal, get his confidence back, and he'd just carry on doing Watkins things. Ipswich literally had the hardest start imaginable for a newly promoted team. But now they have a fixture run which doesn't see them play a traditional top 6 team until Game Week 11. Damn son, maybe they could be newly promoted into our FPL team. The likes of Schmodix, Hutchinson and Leif Davis could be very great options for our teams very, very soon. Definitely ones to keep an eye out for. And Chelsea have also started their very green fixture run as they play Palace, Bournemouth and West Ham next, so could all of their players be next for our transfers? Obviously they absolutely smashed Wolves. Madueke and Palmer absolutely teared them apart, so maybe we want to tear our FPL teams apart just to get them in. Hey, with those fixtures, maybe it's actually a good idea. And finally, the Game Week punt. You may be wildcarding or maybe happy with the rest of your team. Probably not, but you might be. So you might just want some spicy differential punts just for this week. Now, I've only put 2 in here because you probably shouldn't be taking too many punts right now. You just want to get transfers in to make your team look in tip-top shape. But if you want some spicy punts, if you're just wildcarding or you're going to wildcard very soon, these could be your guys. So we've gone for an Embuemo as the spiciest punt, who could be on penalties now that Tony is literally Where is he? As Mbuemo plays a Southampton team, which literally put the South in Southampton. And Gibbs White could also go big, playing a very wibbly-wobbly Wolves, and also he used to play for them, so, you know how that goes. He usually scores all of the points. And that right there is my FPL transfer matrix for Game Week 3. You may have some troubles in your team. You may have Nkunku. Need I say more? But whatever transfers you may need to make, you should be looking at this transfer matrix right here to help you make the best transfers you possibly can, as you know who's getting the points, who will get the points, and what you should do with your FPL team right now. That's going to be all. Let me know your transfer plans, and are any of these players within your thinking? Thanks for watching, and also remember...
Don't be a cheeky scrub. Subscribe to Nathan Bacon right now. Don't let your memes be dreams.